I'm Chris Cuomo. Thank you for joining me on the first night of a new mission. So, are you ready to change the game? Good. Let's get after it. All right, first and most of all, thank you. To my new bosses, to the anchors and reporters and staff here at NewsNation, to Dusty, my EP, and my new team, and to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know that I wouldn't be here without your support, and the support of my wife and kids and family and friends. And that means everything to me. And it means everything to what I'm going to bring to you every night, no matter where, no matter what. Now look, I'd like to just dive right into the issues that are being ignored at home and abroad, and we will. But obviously, this isn't an Mario Cuomo. He's gone, but his legacy lives on in me, my brother, my sisters, all our kids, my mother, like no one else can. We have 200 affiliates. No one can match that number or that reach. So we can show you what's determining a race where it's happening. Shootings, right? They're a plague on our society. Got more than, 300,000 of our kids now have been exposed to them since Columbine, which I covered. The number one gun crime in this country is suicide. You rarely hear that, if ever. The numbers aren't even close, by the way. But we don't do nuclear threats and what happens in America if nothing changes in Ukraine. We got former Clinton Defense Secretary William Cohen and former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton. Yes, on the same show, because it's time to get past the left and right. And we also have Bill Maher, who's going to get real about the state of our politics and make some surprising predictions about former President Trump and President Biden. Let's get after it. All right, what is happening in Ukraine is going to wind up hitting us here at home. Make no mistake about that. It matters not only to our democratic ideals abroad, but to our home. Joining us, especially on the first night. I look forward to having you soon.
Great to be with you, Chris.
All right. Former Secretary William Cohen. Now I want to go to John Bolton, the former National Security Advisor for former President Trump. It's good to see you again. John, thank you for being on the show. The good news is we're going to keep doing phone calls. A lot of you called tonight. I love it. Keep it coming. The bad news is none of you come before my mother. When my mother called into the show tonight, she was getting on air. I'll tell you that right now. Mom, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Now, don't tell anybody I paid you to call me and to be nice.
This was not on purpose that you had your mother at the end of the show and I have my father.
I know.
At
You
the top.
one-upped.
This is completely unplanned.
You one-upped me.
Well, I don't know about that. We shall see.
You got your father live in
we
studio.
will be talking about the big lawsuit that Donald Trump filed against CNN. But let me ask you before you go. Most undercovered story by the media